So I'm Patrick Keating from Integration Partners. I'm an account executive for the Microsoft practice. I'll be talking to you about a healthcare account with $750K in revenue and 2,000 seats. So it began via an introduction from the account rep at Microsoft. It was renewal time and the organization had recently gone through an acquisition. So things had changed significantly for the organization and they needed some new licensing and wanted to make some significant changes to organizational structure, workflow automations. So CIE was a natural first step as they were looking to make those changes. What I was hoping the customer would gain from the experience of the CIE is really a vision of how they could change their current work styles and unify messaging, collaboration, and get to a new way to work for an organization that had changed significantly since the last time they renewed. The strategy for this customer was really to help them align more closely with Microsoft as they're adopting new work styles, new workflows. So we wanted to show them a vision for what work looks like now and going forward, and how we could help them to build the right foundation for work as it will be now, but also in the future. And that's what they got, and we got a long-term customer out of it, and Microsoft got not only a great renewal, but adoption and long-term engagement on the platform. The big aha moment for this customer related to workflow automation in SharePoint. They saw the basic out-of-the-box workflows within SharePoint as a great foundation for existing processes that were manual and quite cumbersome and expensive. So at that moment, when we showed the workflow, the customer turned to me and said, you're going to get our requirements today. That was our first project. That began really a long-term relationship with that account, and I'm still very close with the CIO today. There were opportunities outside of what we could have expected. Certainly, we knew about a workflow automation opportunity, but we also were there listening to other needs from business owners, one related to dashboarding, reporting, making some key improvements there as they moved from one platform to another. So that was an opportunity to listen, understand, and we inserted ourselves into that opportunity pretty quickly, and that became our second project. So we did a lot with Office 365, but we did a lot with SQL on-premise and a number of other opportunities with that account. So all of it stemming from the CIE. So this conversation would have been completely different without CIE. Via the motion, we were able to not only tell them, show them, but have the customer experience the value of Office 365 for IT and business decision maker participants. That changed the game in terms of buy-in and later adoption. My advice for partners leveraging CIE is that you don't want to be the only person in the room. You definitely want to have someone else from your organization or a Microsoft account rep there with you, so that they can listen for the opportunities while you're up there speaking and facilitating. And in the case of the customer that I mentioned earlier, I would not have been able to find that opportunity and grow them into the long-term account that they became for myself and Microsoft. So critically important to make sure you're facilitating well, but take that extra step to make sure someone's there to listen for the opportunities you've helped to foster. So engaging, because you're really including folks outside of IT and gaining buy-in for Office 365. That really helps a lot. Number two, authentic. You're not just telling, not just showing, but the customer is really experiencing what Office 365 is and understanding how they can use it in their daily work style. And finally, illuminating when you're listening and you have someone there that can really attend to the wow moments and what customers are pointing out. There are real opportunities there that are raised up. And so I think for that reason, it's very illuminating for both Microsoft and the customer.